bang. What's up, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you are tuning into the stream for the first time, welcome. I'm Robbie of Robbie C Gaming. Excited to have you here. Want to open up by saying what a funny world that we're here and living in. Because I had this plan for this stream. I was like, oh, I'll play Sisu on Ice today. It'll be great. And then what I did not account for is I forgot that I'm out of town tomorrow, or I'm out of town next week, and so my Sisu on Ice deck, a friend has been using it, and I was like, oh, if you're going to play next week, then you just hang on to this Sisu on Ice deck. So I went to go stream, and I was like, where is my deck box? Where is Sisu on Ice? And I don't have it because my friend has it. So yeah. If you're watching this not live and you're clicking on this video later, I will tell you that we're playing Purple Steel instead. So I do apologize. The thumbnail is misleading. Putting that preface out there. What is up, Ryan? How you doing? Okay, I was curious. Yeah, I was very curious how this was going to work. Okay, it is working. It is popping over. Okay. I do think I got to get rid of Botrix on stream, though, because I think that it's going to really muddy what's popping up on the stream. Jimmy, how was tournament last weekend? Tournament was fantastic, man. It was pretty great. We came in 4th in doubles, and I came pretty low in singles. Just didn't play well. Started really quiet, really slow. Wasn't able to get a lot going, but yeah, still had a great time, which is what we're looking for. So, yeah, it was fantastic. How was your weekend, Jimmy? I guess we're halfway through the week, so it's really coming into how's your week going so far? Let me make sure that I've got my. Oh yeah, I haven't adjusted. We are on. I gotta zoom in. Yeah, see, this is what we have if we want the full spread. The problem is that when we do this, if I have my cards like so, I feel like it gets really easy to see them. I don't know. I guess this isn't bad, being this high out, because you can still see the cards, and if I want to showcase it, it still pops in like that. But I do think, what do you think, chat? Is it first of all, we'll be back in the office? Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's big time. I think we at least go past. Yeah, I think we go here. I think that is much better. Okay. So that box is that edge, and then this is here. That's still so much playing area. Still so much playing area. Yeah, Jimmy, that's fantastic, dude. I love. How did it feel being back in the office? Excited to be back? Or rather be back on the cruise doing high tea through the Panama Canal. I feel like that's a tough experience to beat. Jimmy, first cruise. Are y'all pizza people? Because I feel like it's a cruise staple that you're going to getting pizza and ice cream very often. Very often. Okay. I think this is a 61 card deck. I think it's 61 because I think we have that spell book in here. Yep. That would have been sick. Back soon. Off to the post office. Enjoy the post office, Jimmy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and jump into a game, shall we? We're 101 on budget repeat, and let's see what we can do. What up, Ryan? Dude, Ryan, I'm not going to lie to you. I ordered the cards. Hopefully, I'm at Foundation next week, and hopefully the cards are there. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good, and you?
Hey, doing swell. I am streaming, just as a heads up. If that's not okay, I can
All good.
disband.
That's fine.
You good with half cut?
Yeah.
Bye. Appreciate it, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Yes.
What up, Corey?
5 new.
Okay, we got Cogsworth, Baboom. We don't know what we're playing into, so we'll go Baboom. We will go Broom. We'll hold on to Zeus. We got Crab. We have Castle.
Can't
We'll
see
hold
your
on.
hand. You need to tilt the cards a bit.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I got to back it up a little bit. I'm like leaning over a lot. There it is.
I don't want to unintentionally cheat.
Oh, no, that's fair. That's fair. I am going to send back 4.
Okay.
Okay. Let's ride, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to start out. I will ink a library.
Yep.
And play a Broom and pass.
Draw.
Only intentional cheating. Yeah, Ryan, I finally get a grippy, and my grippy is for failure. That makes sense. That's the Foundation way, really.
Ink Merlin Crab. And for 1, I will play Rafiki. Pass.
Perfect. I will draw for turn. My dogs go bark, bark. Rafiki is a 0-2.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
She has Challenger 3.
Challenger 3, yeah. Okay, I will ink a Chien Po to go up to 2. And then I will spin 2 to play Baboom. I will quest for 1 and pass.
Draw. I will ink Venom Snake. And for 1, play Olaf. Pass turn.
Okay. We'll draw for turn. I will ink Baboom. Spin 3 for Lawrence. And I will quest Broom. Yeah, I will quest Broom and pass.
Ink Rafiki. Free play Merlin Crab with all of Challenger for 3 and then take out the Broom.
Okay.
And I pass.
Perfect. I will draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to ink a Lawrence.
Hmm.
I will quest for 2 with Lawrence. I'll spend 3 to play Fox.
Yep.
Bounce the Lawrence back to hand. And then, yeah, swing into the Olaf for 1 and pass. We have 2 castles in hand and Lawrence.
Grab using friends on the other side.
Did you miss in the bag last week or no pod? Did we not post it? Did it not get posted? If it didn't get posted, did it go to audio?
I think it's on it.
Oh, baby. I was waiting to see what the other color was.
3 is play Fox, bounce the rabbit, play the Fox.
Okay.
Play 1 to play Vicky. And toss him.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. I will spend 1 for Chernobog's followers, and I'll spend 3 for Lawrence, and I will pass.
True. I have to them. I don't need it. Ink Tipo. For 5, I play Cogsworth and pass.
Perfect. I will draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to quest for 1 and banish. Draw a card. I will ink Pete. I'll spend 4 to play Queen's Castle, and I'll spend another 1 to move Lawrence to the castle.
Yep.
And pass.
4. Oh, wait.
October 18th. Okay, so we didn't post last week, which means that we have an episode we're just sitting on.
Pay 3 to play Crab and give Cogsworth +3 challenger.
Okay.
Both will take out the castle.
Okay.
I will ink Bell. For 3, I play Mickey. So ink. Cast him.
Okay.
1 card in hand.
If you have 4 in hand?
1 card.
1 card in hand. Okay, perfect. I'll draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to spend 3 to hardcast friends on the other side.
Yep.
I'll draw 2. Okay. Decisions. I will. I'll swing Lawrence into Cog to do 4.
Yep.
And then I'll ink a goat and pass.
Okay, 5 to play Finders Keepers and draw 3 cards.
Tough situation we're in. First round in Mexico. Okay.
We'll
Let's
each
go.
let it go.
Happy to hear it.
For free FA library.
Yeah, we're in a
Rafiki will take
situation.
out Lawrence.
Tough situation. I think we just managed our hand wrong. I think Crab has been the real MVP. I'm not used to like having locations to play, and Crab just demolishes locations.
Just press for 4. Then it comes back to you.
Draw for turn. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go 4 for rabbit. Draw a card. We're gonna ink a Pete. Spend 3 to play Fox. Bounce rabbit back. Draw a card. Fox will take out Cog. And pass. Okay. That was a good little sequence we had there. Good little sequence. We're still sitting on a... If we can clear the board and get the board back.
I will pay 1 to move Rafiki into the library, and Rafiki will take out the Fox. Draw a card.
Yeah, anything. We're feeling good. Feeling good. That's good to know, though. Maybe we don't need a guest for tomorrow. Maybe we're just sitting on an extra podcast.
Yes, I request for 2. Pay 3. Play Fox and bounce Mickey. Pay 3 to play Mickey. Ink 1. And pay 1 to move the crab into the library. Faster.
Okay. Ready. Draw for turn. Okay. We'll go 4 for rabbit. Draw a card. And we'll go 3 for Pete.
Yep.
And pass.
Get 1 from the library. Draw.
Yeah, they don't have any big questers, which is nice, that are out right now.
Pay 8 to play Elsa and exert Pete and the rabbit. I will ink a Rafiki.
Always forget about Big Elsa. Always forget about Big Elsa.
Mickey and the Fox into the library. And press for 3. Pass to you.
Perfect.
They stay exerted.
They stay exerted for the... Okay.
Yeah, for this turn. Next turn they can tap again.
Okay, perfect. Draw for turn. Okay. Okay. We'll spend 2 to play Snake. Bounce the rabbit back to our hand. Draw a card. Elsa is 6/6.
4/6 and quest for 3.
Okay, perfect. Okay, 3, 6, 7. That's nice. We'll spend 3 to play friends. Draw 2. Okay. We'll ink Bell and spend 3 for friends. Draw 2. And pass.
Already. Set from library and draw.
Yeah, this is tough, chap. Tough. I did not order a box of the Brixtons, Jimmy. Yeah, no. Did not order a box of the Brixtons.
Say 5. Play Cogsworth.
Yep, that's tough for us.
Pay 2 to move both into the library, so everybody's inside. And then I request for 6, so 18. And pass time.
Okay, I think that's going to do it. I think I'm not a big purple guy. I don't play a lot of purple. And so I'm not used to like having to deal like to manage my locations. So normally I look at crab and I'm like, yeah, crab is okay, whatever. I forget about the fact that crab is designed to just beat the crap out of locations.
Yeah. I mean, you knew that I had the crab in hand, but I think you forgot about it.
Yeah, it wasn't even that I forgot about it. I just like literally I was like, it's a crab. Like, why should I be afraid of a crab?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's GG, brother.
GG's, man.
Y'all.
Good one.
Enjoyed it. Have a great one.
You too.
Yeah. We got fancy. We were moving we were drawing a bunch of cards. We were doing the things. We, like I said, I thought that we were in a great setup. And then that crab is MVP. Like that crab took out so much. So that's fine. We just got to adjust. Let's go LA. Yeah, I mean, I think Dodgers have the chance to tear it up tonight. I would like to see the Dodgers do it. I want the Dodgers to win over the Yankees for sure. But also, I mean, I kind of hate LA because LA, like everyone wants to hate on. I still have a deep-seated hatred of just the Yankees in general for being the franchise that just buys their way to championships. And it's really hard to like get rid of that feeling. But then, like, you also have to look at what LA did this year and be like, well, it's the same thing. Like, they spent $1 billion on 2 players, and they went out and bought their World Series. So, definitely feels bad that, like, I think that we'll never. I think it is. I would be shocked if we ever see a small club ever win a World Series title, like, ever again. Like the Oakland A's, I don't think will ever win another World Series title. And I say that as a team that, like, we were a small market team, and then the Braves have become a big market team, spending a lot on the payroll. So, yeah, it's pro sports. It happens. But yeah, I don't really like. I'm Team Meteor. I don't want LA to win, but I definitely don't want the Yankees to win. And if you watch that play last night with Mookie Betts, like that play in the outfield, how are you supposed to root for Yankees fans and let them like? How's that supposed to be a thing? That's tough. Okay. Let's launch into another one. Don't mean the Vegas Ace. Yeah. Yeah, now that they're officially out, who knows? Maybe that reinvigorates the franchise. That'd be sick. Yeah, I'm trying to find a guest, but maybe we save that episode for next week so we don't have to film something while I'm up there. I did not think about that. Yeah, that's good to know because we had a really great guest. We had Andrew Magnioli for it all. Yeah, the MKHD guy. Howdy, howdy. How's it going?
Hi, hi. Good, and you?
Doing swell. Doing swell. Half cut okay?
Yes, of course. For you too?
Yeah, half cut's great for me as well. I am streaming, just as a heads up.
Okay. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. I love it. Whoa, crazy. The chat said they hope you win. It's bitter folks. All right, no one drop in hand. We have a bunch of Pete's, no bounce, so we'll keep Baboom for the possible Diablo. We'll keep a Pete. Actually, we'll keep a Friends. We'll keep a Friends over a Pete. No, we'll keep a Pete. Because we're sending him back. I'm sending back 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ryan. So the Imposter Disc Golf Show, I was not originally part of it, and then I got asked about a week. I got asked in the summer if I wanted to be a part of it, and I kind of let them know I had a vacation planned at the end of that week, and so I was like, I'm not going to be able to be there. I would only be able to be there for the first half of the week, and they were like, well, that may be what we end up doing anyways. But then they wanted me. Yeah, the timing of it all didn't work out. All right. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Doop. Okay. I will ink a Lawrence and pass.
Yeah.
Sent 5 and still missed all of our 1-drops. So that's tough. Yeah, I hate to see it.
I ink the hook and play the bayou and pass.
Okay, this is immediately getting me excited for the possibility of what you might have. I am drawing for turn. Okay. We will. Yeah, I mean, this is tough. I'm going to ink a Pete and pass.
Yeah.
We got a snake on
One
turn 2. We got a snake, but the snake requires me to be able to banish something, so. This might be that locations deck. This might be that locations deck.
Play 2 Daisy
Oh, baby.
and pass.
Oh, baby. Okay. I will draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to ink a Baboon, and I'll spend 3 for Lawrence and pass.
All right. Gain 1 low for the location, draw a card.
Double Daisy's going to hurt. But y'all all see the deck that he's running. This may be that
I ink Neverland. Oh, yeah, it's not Neverland. It's I don't know
the
anymore.
Pride Lands, the
The
falls,
Bridelands.
or
Yeah, the new Bridelands, the beautiful Bridelands.
yeah.
I pay 3 for John Silver.
Okay.
And quest for 4.
Okay. Daisy trigger number 1, Smee goes to hand.
Yeah.
Daisy trigger number 2, Smee goes to hand.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Pass.
Okay. We'll draw for turn. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm going to ink a bell.
Yeah.
Lawrence will trade and take out one of the daisies.
Yeah.
I'll spend 2 to play Smee. I'll spend 2 to play Snake and bounce Lawrence back to my hand.
All right.
And I will pass.
Ready.
Okay, so the secret here is that we have Bell Accomplished Mystic in our hand, who can on play move 3 damage counters to an opponent. So we can realistically just straight up kill John Silver by moving 3 damage counters on. Perfect.
For 2, the Nottingham.
Okay. How many cards in hand?
2.
Okay. Because this deck has no draw, so if we can just kill the stuff, they are dead in the water, and we can just slam.
Quest for 2 and John Silver for 3. Let's go
to 12
and pass to you.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to ink a Smee. We're going to go 5 to play, or we're going to go 4, sorry. We're going to go 4 for Along Came Zeus on John Silver. This does 5 damage to a target, so I know he has resist +2.
Yes. Right.
So, so that takes out that. And then these 2 will trade into Daisy. So for 6 damage. So Snake will take 1 damage, and then he'll also take a damage. And then I will pass.
All right.
And when I do that, Smee will head up to 2 damage.
I gain 2 lore. Draw card.
Okay, so we have Crab, so we can take out multiple locations next turn.
Ink the Bayou. Play for 3.
John Silver.
John Silver. And for 2, the chef.
Okay.
Or dog. I discard my hand. I have no cards in my hand and draw 2.
Okay.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Ready, ready. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have 5. Okay, I'm going to ink a Turnabox Followers.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 3 to play Merlin Crab.
Yep.
I will give that +3 to Smee.
Yep.
Smee will take out Nottingham.
Yep.
Snake will take out the Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend another 3 to play Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass turn. And Smee will
Yep.
banish himself.
Yep. Draw.
So as long as we don't see 3 locations here, we're feeling pretty good.
I will play for 4. Neverland, and Nottingham.
Just what I literally
Okay,
just said
for
out of my
4.
mouth.
And for 1, for 5. Pass to you.
Perfect. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, 4, 4, 6. We got a board wipe here. We'll draw for turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he can do 1. Um, six. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, I don't know that I can do it. So we're gonna have Lawrence is gonna take out one of the 4 health locations.
Neverland. Yeah.
We're gonna ink Chiempo to go up 7. Yeah, I think that's the issue. Do. We're going to go 4. Four for Along Came Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
On to John Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Crab takes out Doc.
Mm-hmm.
And then that does 3 damage to the 4-cost location. Yeah, I think that's GG.
GG.
Not playing a card for turn 1 and 2. Turns out
Yeah.
when you're playing the aggro ramp deck, doesn't work. Who knew? So, yeah, that was fun. GG.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
You too. I mean, no 1 cost, y'all. No 1 cost. And the 2 costs we got with Snake. I feel like in purple, if you're running purple, I feel like you have to have a 1 cost at all costs. And we mulled 5. We mulled 5 and still whiffed on 1 costs. That sucks. Like, that's so bad. And like, we had Smees. Didn't see those until they started handing us daisies. And yeah, I mean, that was the predictor. I said it, like, as long as they didn't have 3 cards in hand and they were literally all locations, we were fine. But that's how it goes. That deck has no card draw. It was, I mean, I felt good. I felt really good. I think we just started too slow. I like that matchup if we don't start at the pace of like 7-year-old cough syrup. That was tough. That was tough. Lorcana and card draw have not been kind to me the past 48 hours, so that's fine. You know? That means that the positives are, y'all, there is something waiting on the other side where I'm just going to have some time where I am drawing out of my mind. But yeah, I thought about the question mark I had there was, do I trade? I couldn't figure out how to get my Crab to die on John Silver to give the 3, like to take out something and die to give the plus. So, I mean, I thought we handled his John Silver pretty cleverly, the first one, and then to immediately turn around and have another one, that's tough. But we were drawing cards, like, we're doing it. I think the later game was not the issue. The issue was we just started so slow because we didn't have cards. Didn't have cards. Welcome to the beauty of card games. If you don't have cards, you don't get to play cards. So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Emerald Amethyst is Big Clarabelle. Yeah, I definitely intrigued. Howdy. How's it going?
Going, sir.
I am streaming, just as a heads up.
Is half cut good?
Yeah, half cut good for you?
Yeah. I could borderline see your cards. Not really. Like, I can't see them, but it's close, you know?
Yeah.
Like a slight, like, I can't see them, but it's close to seeing
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
My desk is too small to like have the.
No,
camera
you're
space
good
for
like
good.
that. It's just, I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I appreciate
You're good
it.
like that. You're good like that, though.
Yeah,
Let's see. There's 7 here.
I'm really trying to get Pavel to give me the permission so that I can like just hide the hand and have it down here.
Oh,
and
that would be cool.
Show
yeah.
streamers or show people on
Yeah.
stream, because that's the hard part. Is like it's such a funny rule that it's like you have to have your hand on screen at all times. Like that's what they say in the Pixelborn, but then it's like
Oh,
you can't like half the angles that people use, it
Yeah.
it just gets. So I don't know what's more important.
Well,
You know,
are you streaming? You said.
yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah. So it's like I want the stream to be able to see stuff.
Gotcha.
But also, it's tough. I'm sending back 5.
Okay, I'm gonna send back 4.
Yeah, a lot of the streamers get to run it, Ryan. Unfortunately, Pavel has to like turn that on. So we're trying to get more streams happening so that people can actually like that I can get approval for it, because it'll make this process better, and also you guys will actually be able to see it, which I think will make like for a more interactive streaming experience. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to cut. I'm supposed to shuffle.
VODs, I think they do. So I definitely want to run some stuff. Alrighty, good luck to you.
All right. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun. And you're first.
All right. We're going to ink a Bell Accomplished Mystic, and we will play a Turnabox Follower and pass.
All right.
We actually have 1 drops. That feels good. We have we got a decent bit of stuff. So we'll see. The turn plays out pretty standard. I feel like we have the classic purple opening. Chernabog into Snake.
Ink Chernabog. Play Broom. Pass.
Oh, baby. Purple time. Drawn for turn.
Purple.
You'll love to see it. Okay. I am going to ink a Broom. I will quest for 1. Spin 2.
Snake.
To play Snake. Bounce that back and pass.
All right. Draw.
Got Chernabog still. I think we go Lawrence next turn. Yeah, I think we go Lawrence next turn.
Ink Brawl. Quest. Snake.
Oh, baby. We're doing the thing. Okay, draw for turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to ink a Lawrence. And I'll spend 3 to play a Lawrence and pass.
Okay. Draw.
We don't have...
we don't. Maleficent. Draw.
Okay. Maleficent.
What's
means
my
he's
other color?
probably
Nobody knows.
Red, purple would be my guess.
Pass.
Alrighty. Drawing for turn.
Oh, actually, you know my other color. Ink to Brawl.
Yeah. I also feel like basically red, purple is the only people that actually play that Maleficent.
Right?
Because it's like there's some room for some purple characters to really shine there. Okay, I'm going to ink a Chernabog's Followers. And I'm going to go 4 for Rabbit. Draw a card. And pass.
Okay. Draw.
We drew into Snake, so we can get the bounce going. We can also hit stuff with Lawrence if the opportunity presents itself, and then bounce him back and use him just as a big like smashing body, which feels really good. So.
Ink of Room. Mm,
Favorite color combination so far? I enjoy emeralds. Anything with steel, I enjoy. I'm at it like an
play
existential
Fox.
crisis
Bring back
um,
Maleficent
when it comes to
and pass.
boom, draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to ink a Chernobog's followers.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 5 to play Chi and Po.
Okay.
Bring him in exerted. And then we're going to turn for 4.
Okay.
And we'll pass.
Draw.
We know they have B prep. We don't really have a way of getting rid of B prep, so we can't go too wide. But if they B prep us, we castle.
It's a 4/7. That thing.
4/7. Yep.
Okay.
We're completely content if they crab us here. Because if they crab us, Chi and Po takes out.
Well, I think I only have one play, which is the crab into the fox, into the bodyguard,
Bang.
and and take out the rabbit.
Okay.
And
I'll draw. We have 3 castles in hand. So we're going to keep climbing to 8 ink, and then we're going to slam double castle.
Pass.
And Corey, I do think that is a legit possibility. Perfect. I will draw for turn. Ready, ready. I will have Lawrence trade into Snake.
Okay. Take 3.
Take 3. I am going to spend 2 to play Snake.
Snake. Okay.
Going to ink a castle.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go 3 to play Lawrence.
All right.
And I will quest for 1 and pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Good old turn 6.
We need an inkable here. We have a Zeus and 2 castles in hand. Zeus and 2 castles in hand. We've got board control. If he wants to trade the crab in, the crab dies or kills everything that he attacks.
Medusa targeting the untapped Madam Mim.
Okay.
And then crab will trade into the other Madam Mim.
Perfect.
And pass.
Perfect. Draw for turn. Okay. Doop. Doop. Lawrence is going to sing Friends.
Okay.
Draw 2. Going to ink a goat.
Yep.
And I'm going to go 4 for Zeus on Medusa. And I will pass.
Draw for turn.
Sitting on goat and 2 castles now. Goat and 2 castles. I think we slam the double castle here. And because right now he's forced to ink and B prep if he wants to clear, but he's probably saving
Start
it.
with rabbit.
But yeah, no, Corey, I think it's definitely a possibility that someone's watching the live. Ryan, are you ready for this double castle? As long as we draw an inkable. I guess we could ink the goat, but I'd like to save the goat. In the deck? Yeah, I don't know who I'd do a Lorcana podcast
ink
with.
Crab and pass to you.
Perfect. Ready. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to ink Cogsworth.
Yep.
And I'll spend 8 for
Okay.
double castle. And we will quest for 2 and pass.
Okay. The good old double castle.
You know, you love to see it, especially
Love to
against
see
red,
it.
blue, or
That's my move.
red, purple,
on.
where you're like, yeah, go ahead and be prep now. That would be great.
I
I,
know,
would
right?
prefer that.
Okay. Lady Tremaine targeting your Lawrence. Swing 2 into 1 castle. I need my crab now.
I did like crab being bye-bye.
I know. I'll ink a Queen's Castle and pass.
Okay. I will gain 4.
12, yeah, 12, yeah.
Draw for turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go 4 for goat.
Okay,
Go up
13.
1. I'll spend 1 to move goat to this castle.
Mhm. Yep.
And pass.
Alright. Draw for turn.
So he's got the power on board to take out the 1 castle. So we would jump to 15.
Both of these into the castle with the damage.
Which means we will draw this turn.
Pay 6. And play another Lady the Tremolane. You get Allure, 14. And pass.
Perfect. Draw for turn. Go up 2.
Yep.
Spend 3 for Pete.
Okay, no actions.
1 to move into the castle.
Okay.
And pass.
Okay.
Now this is tough because they have the removal,
Draw for
but
turn.
the Tremaine, we've seen both Tremaines. They shouldn't be running more than 2. We have 1 Medusa out there, so that's the Medusa can still hurt.
Pay 6.
For a Medusa.
Madam Medusa targeting Pete.
This is about how it feels playing against this deck. Is you're like,
3,
oh, play
5,
things.
7 into Queen's Castle. And pass.
Perfect. Draw for turn. Spend 1 for broom and pass.
Alright. 2 goats will get you there. I'm only at 1. Draw for turn.
We're looking for goats, but we just need to have things stick. Like that's the big thing.
Pay 4.
Because if he can
Rabbit. Draw.
If he can start bouncing the removal, it gets it
Don't
really
worry,
hard
draw
for me
a
to
card
have
off
things
that.
stick.
I'm gonna brawl the broom, and
Yeah,
then let's
welcome to
go
red,
in
people.
for 4 lore, 5 lore, 6 lore. I'm at 7, and 3, 4. Do we want to ink anything? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This is
8.
tough. This is why this deck is so painful to play against. It's like
I just
now
pass.
I just don't get to do anything. Here we go. Draw 'em for turn. Pass.
Okay. Ready, set.
We drew into a fox, which is tough.
Draw.
I hate purple. This is
2, 3, or sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, and pass.
Alrighty. We'll spend 3 to play Sorcerer Spellbook. We'll spend 1 to activate it to gain a lore,
Okay.
and that's GG.
That's GG. Yeah, you needed another goat and one of those items earlier.
Yeah, or I needed you to not be like, let's play Tremaine, and then draw a Tremaine, and then draw another Medusa, and then draw a Brawl. I was like,
Right.
oh yeah, I'm welcome to playing Red, where the scores are made up and characters don't matter. Ready doesn't matter. So, yeah, no.
All
GG.
right.
It was good.
GG, man.
Light up.
Good game.
That's tough, guys. That's tough. Because we did the things. We did the things. I think this list is designed to hit him early. Yeah. GG. Mr. Mazer into chat. Yeah, I think this list is designed to win early. And, you know, it's a tough world when you get the double castle play and you're still like, the double castles drew me actually no cards because removal just kept hitting and kept hitting and kept hitting and kept hitting and kept hitting. And then when it was done hitting, it kept hitting. So that's fair. We saw 1 rabbit. It drew us 2 cards. So that's nice. Yeah, I really felt in control. I think we just got to the end and our wheel spun out. Yeah. The double castle hurts. But you did a great job. I mean, double castle's scary, but if you have characters and I don't, I mean, you just blow through them. Like Tremaine doesn't hit that hard. Rabbit doesn't really hit that hard. Yeah, when you just get to free bash my stuff. Locations don't mean nothing. Or you go the strategy of the game that we lost before that, where locations, you can free bash them, but if you have 18 locations, doesn't matter. We're going to go one more, and then we're going to jump off for dinner, and then we're probably never playing this deck again. I think this is a good deck. I think you just have to actually enjoy playing purple, and I don't. But that's the beauty, is you learn how it stalls out and what to do when you stall out. So I think purple is great for a lot of folks. In my friend group, purple seems to be the preferred color. Everybody be playing purple, which is great because that means I don't have to play it. Yeah, the bouncing seems really good. I don't know that I'm big enough brain for it. Howdy, how's it going?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Doing swell. I am streaming, just as a heads up.
It's all good.
Alrighty. Half cut okay?
Of course.
I think we keep that. Sending back 4.
I'm gonna send back 5.
I think when we have 2 games like that back to back, where it's just like, I mean, that's been the vibe of the day, is we've just been close, but it's no cigar on so many games. So I think that we'll probably close the game out. If I had to spend money, I would bet that this man is playing green steel. That feels like the vibe of the stream. Put this man on some green steel.
All right, good luck, have fun.
I think we've been on the play every single time. And we haven't won today. So that's tough. I think that is just a testament to how bad I am at piloting this deck. Good luck to you. I'm going to start off inking a library.
Yep.
Playing a Churnabox, and I'll pass.
Cool. Draw.
Yeah, the heart of this deck. Yeah, Ryan, I said at the beginning of the stream, I planned on playing red blue and having a good time, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I forgot that I left that deck with Andrew. Drawing for turn. I'm going to quest for 1 and banish him and draw.
Cool.
And then I will ink a Churnabox followers and pass.
Cool. Draw for turn.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think purple's so good. Obviously, it's the best draw color in the game. I think I'm just not good at using it. Amber Steel, okay?
Pass.
Perfect. I will draw for turn. I'm going to ink a friends, and I'll spend 1 to play Magic Broom and pass. We have 2 friends. We have a fox in hand that I really don't want to ink. We have a crab in hand that I really don't want to ink. I have a lot of things that I don't want to ink. So just forced to make some tough decisions. Tough decisions in the inking side this game. Yeah, Ryan, I like the aggro list, but I'm not really playing like yeah, I can't really figure out the vibe of this deck, like if I should be playing aggro or if it should be a lot more control-y, because it doesn't have a lot of the aggro components.
No luck at all.
Oh no.
Quest for turn, pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Okay. I think a whole new world could hit. I think we take out the Smee here. We're going to ink a goat. We'll go 3 to play fox. Bounce the broom back to hand. Trade into Smee with the fox. Spend 1 to play the broom and pass.
Cool. Draw.
Possibility of a whole new world being sunk here. So we just wanted to be ready for it, like a turn 4 Naveen whole new world. That could be dicey for us, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll play another aerial.
Okay.
The Storm Rage on.
Okay. Broom is going to die. Perfect.
And I will sing that onto the broom.
Okay.
Draw a card.
And all three of those ink are exerted. Because you played the aerial.
Yes. Yep, you're right. And I will ink a
This man thought he was about to get off a free second character. We were ready for it, chat. We were ready for it.
Lawrence and pass.
Perfect. Bang, draw for turn. Okay, I think we're going to ink crab. And we will spend 4 for castle
Cool.
and pass. We can zap one of these aerials. We have a Zeus in our hand, but I wanted to get the castle out so that if he's turning cards to sing, he has to Zeus it. He basically is going to have to use his whole turn with the characters in order to take it out. And then if he doesn't, next turn, we Zeus one of them to get rid of the singers. But we're also trying to keep our hand count low because we're just anticipating a whole new world.
Along came Zeus on the castle and then challenged to finish it.
Okay. Perfect.
Queen for 5 and pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. How many cards in hand?
3.
Okay. I'm gonna ink a friends, and I'll spend 4 to Zeus the queen.
Cool.
And pass. We Zeus the queen instead of the aerials there because they sing for the same amount, but the queen has that ability to give +4 strength, which makes so she basically is a crab every time she quests. She's a better crab every time she quests.
Yes, me. How many cards in hand? 2. Cool. Played Pete for 3.
Okay, and then are we
Luke
seeing it?
3. Quest for 2 and pass.
Perfect. Draw for turn. Okay. We're going to ink castle, and we'll go 7 for goat and crab. Give 7 to the goat this turn and pass.
Cool. And you gain 1 more?
Yes.
Draw.
No cards in hand. And we're just kind of at the will of letting them whole new world. That's the kind of pressure I feel like when I'm not getting the draw cards,
I will quest for 4.
I have to put them in that state. Perfect. I will draw for turn. I'll We'll spend 1 to play Churnabox Followers.
Yep.
Crab will take out Baloo. Give you 2. And Goat will take out one of the aerials.
Yep.
And pass.
Cool. Draw.
Tough setting here, guys. Tough setting here.
Ariel will sing grab your swords.
Okay.
I'll play queen for 5, quest for 1, and pass.
Draw for turn. Play Churnabox Followers. Crab will take out aerial.
Yep.
And pass. Yeah, we're in top deck mode because we didn't get to draw cards. We had, I mean, we inked a couple friends. That was probably a misplay on my side.
2.
Yeah, but I think they just walk it down.
3.
Like, we can't do anything. Like, this is so bad. All right, drawing for turn. Okay, you've got 5 on board. We'll quest for 1 and banish him to draw. We'll spend 1 to play Broom. We'll spend 3 to play Lawrence. We'll banish Broom and draw. We'll spend 2. Queen is a 4/3.
Correct. Yep.
We'll spend 2 to Baboom Smee.
Cool. Is that 2 damage?
2 damage, yes.
Cool.
And we will pass.
Cool. Draw.
I think that is GG, chat. Because he probably has a Rapunzel in hand. That would be my guess. Because he wanted to do the 2 damage to Smee so that it kills itself, but he also could have a Pooh, like a Piglet in hand. But the worry was that we give him damage and Rapunzel's in his hand, and he just draws 2 cards off of it, and we're just dead in the water. I mean, we're dead in the water regardless, but, you know, a drowning man has to has to try to make plays.
I will just quest 4 or 5 and pass.
Okay. Yep, we will draw. We'll spend 3 and then 4 to play the library and move Lawrence there. Lawrence will take out the queen. Draw a card. And that's GG. There's me.
GG.
GG. Have a wonderful evening.
I think you're muted, but good game.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. GG. Sorry. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
You too. See you later.
Did you have the 2 whole new worlds in hand?
Yeah.
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 I was like, I've got to force him to like possibly whole new world me, but I never saw any of my draw cards. So it was like, oh, okay. That's not true. I inked a couple friends because I had no choices. And
Yeah.
I think that was the difference maker, but GG.
Rough. GG.
All right. Good news is, chat, this deck, bye-bye. Bye-bye. What up, Dustin? Yeah, I don't enjoy purple. I don't like playing purple. I feel like I'm playing like a mini game outside of the game, which I think is probably why people enjoy it. But I definitely, this deck's good. Once again, I think it's 100% the pilot. I do not think that it is a deck issue. I want to make sure that is loud and clear. I do not think this is a deck issue. I think this deck is great. I think if you're looking for budget and you have a TCG background at all, and you want to play this mini game of the purple cards, I think go for it. I think this could be really, really solid. It just doesn't really, for my personal play style, what I'm looking for, it doesn't check really many of the boxes. Like it's not very control-y. It doesn't really have the late game feel to it, as we saw in the match against D Mazer. Like you just get bodied by a late game deck where it's like, all right, cool, I'm sitting at whatever, like 16, 17 lore, and I'm just stuck. So, yeah. I think if I was doing purple steel, I think I would walk in the direction that a lot of the DLC decks that did it were, which is purple steel, but it's very aggro heavy. I think that's the direction that this deck really shines. I'm not really sure how expensive that ramps it and makes it, but because a lot of the purple package is really cheap. I think that's another reason that like it works is if you're going to play a purple deck, half the cards in your deck predetermined. You're playing the foxes, you're playing the snakes, you're playing the rabbits. Like you're playing a lot of purple. It's just, yeah, it's not an archetype that I really connect with, but someone mentioned earlier, where was it? Ryan. I don't know if Ryan Scott's still in the chat, but he asked, what's your favorite color combination? And it's an existential crisis because I really enjoy Emerald Steel. I think Emerald Steel is a lot of fun. I feel like it has a lot of nuances to it. The obvious hands are really easy to play. Bouncing a goat for the win, or even Ryan, like, dude, imagine like bee prepping your own goat for the win. Like that's a great feeling. So I can understand why people love purple. Like I said, it's just not an archetype that I really enjoy. And I'm not good at it. Like, once again, I think if I handed this exact deck to someone who plays a lot of purple, I bet they cook with it. Like a great example, our friend Christian, who pretty much hasn't built a deck that doesn't have purple in it. Because he gets purple. He played purple the first night he ever played Lorcana, and he's never looked back. But to be fair, that's how I feel about steel. I feel like I can play the steel cards really well. The problem is this deck is mostly purple, that it just has some steel like littered in, which is not great. Am steel suffers mid to late. Yeah, so I think that's where it's like I think I played the deck wrong. And once again, I think for me, my issue comes down to I don't know how to play the mini game well to accomplish what the deck wants to accomplish. Like there's a time where you're playing the mini game and you're just drawing cards left and right. And I did that in game 1 of the stream. I had 1 billion cards. Didn't get to play any of them. Couldn't use them, but I was drawing like crazy. And then in the next game, I was the locations. We just started so slow. We can't miss turn 1 and 2. But like, so let's see. Purple, steel, purple, 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 steel, purple, purple, steel, purple, 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 steel, steel, purple, 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 purple. Yeah, so this deck is purple steel. It's purple steel. It's 61 cards. And of those 61, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. Not even a third of the deck is steel. The rest of it's purple. Yeah. So Ryan, the goal of this was, so I was playing green steel, and the thing about green steel is it's expensive. It's a pricey deck to get into, and to want to be able to play. So I wanted to try a budget option, because I think that's what we're going to end up trying to do on stream while doing this. Is like I'm going to play decks that I enjoy, and I'm like trying to get used to, and I'm trying to get my reps in to be good at that deck. And then we'll do one stream of that, and then or maybe one or two streams of that, and then we'll do a fun list that you guys vote on. That is, that's just different. So I like the possibility of that. Pete Lawrence, Smee. Zeus, Baboom, Smee, or Lawrence. Yeah. So Big Tink is expensive. She's like a $10 or $15 card, I feel like. Or maybe she's down to $9. There's a very real possibility she's down to like $9. 195, 184, 196, 195. Yeah, I mean, more draw, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think you could tweak around with this list and have a good time with it. Once again, that would involve you really loving purple. And there are, once again, enough purple players in the group that I play with that I'll have to play purple because everybody's playing purple. Everybody's playing purple. Of the 4 that we have that regularly go, 2 of them are playing purple of our crew. Now, last night, everyone decided to play green steel. Everyone. We had 9 people at League last night, and of the 9 people at League, 4 of them were on green steel, which is tough. Rabbits. Other than B Prep and Maui, Ruby Amethyst is pretty cheap. Or you can play Emerald Amethyst at a list without Clarabelle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that you nailed it, Jesus. I think that purple, part of the reason maybe why purple, so I think you go to why is purple so popular? I think purple is affordable, but also like the major cards that make up purple, I feel like are not expensive. So like I'm gonna have this out here in a second, but like let's see. So if you're playing purple, you know that 9 times out of 10, you're at least going to have probably Chernobygs. Let's pick the cards that are like almost guaranteed. I don't care what color combination you're playing. If you're playing purple, you probably have these cards. Foxes, snakes, rabbits, goats, and the crabs. The crabs are conditional. You're playing friends. And then I feel like you're probably playing some form of these. So we'll just say, we won't even say you're playing the full list. We'll just say you're playing 3 locations. Yeah. So Okay, so we take these extras, we put them to the side. So that leaves us with some form of a 1-drop. So you're going to have either the followers or the brims. I feel like a lot of lists run both. So you have 8 because, once again, we talked about this in the game that I didn't hit a 1-drop. If you're not running a big 2-drop like the Smee or something, you have to have a 1-drop out, or else it just really messes with the flow that you're trying to get of the bounce. Because then you can't play a snake on turn 2 because you don't have anything to bounce. So you have to have a 1-drop. So this is conditional. These we'll see. We'll set the steel cards to the side. So feel like you have to have these, some form of these. Then these 8 non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. You will play them every single time you play this deck. Anytime you play purple. You also are going to play 4 copies of Friends. Ruby, Amethyst, or Amethyst Emerald. I never keep snake when I play Ruby, Amethyst, or Amethyst Emerald. That's fascinating. Because I guess if you're playing Ruby, Amethyst, is your snake really... Now, Emerald has a lot of great 2-drops, like, for sure. So I can definitely see you dropping the snake. I just feel like the bounce you get from it on the mulligan. Okay, yeah. Touche. Yeah, because getting it early for sure, I'm with you. Like mid to late game, you can easily use it to like for 2 costs to kind of get that bounce package re-going. So rabbits, a must. You got to have the rabbits. And then I feel like a lot of like even the Ruby Amethysts that I've seen, or the like Amethyst Emeralds, have some part of locations in there. Just as a like... It can be ink most of the time, but when it hits, you're going to have some form of it. I feel like the 2-1 is pretty common, or the 2-2 is pretty common, but yeah. Crab. Now the goats, questionable. I don't think the goats are like you have to have them. Is this deck only running 2 crabs? This deck might have only been running 2 crabs. Let's see. I know I posted this. I know I posted this in this Discord. Yeah, only 2 crabs. Okay. So especially with locations having an influence, 2 crabs feels pretty spot on. So if I'm running purple, the goats, I don't know. I feel like the goats aren't like an end all be all. These are conditional. Probably not, but conditional on like if I'm putting purple in the deck, most of the time goats probably make it in, but maybe they don't. And we'll say that you're not going to be crazy because you have, yeah, I mean, they're 4/3, so like they swing pretty hard. Once again, I'm trying to play devil's advocate to myself here on why I like, if you're a purple player, I get it. You can switch it around to so many decks. Because I think that this shell is pretty close to like a must. On no matter what color combination you pair it with, you got to have some form of this. And that is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 Cove and 2 Castle. Yeah. So I think this is conditional depending on what the pairing is. Like if you're pairing it with Ruby, this still feels like a good setup. And honestly, if you're pairing it with Ruby, you probably are jumping to 4 castles, maybe a couple libraries. But like, I think at Ruby, 4 locations is a must. I feel like you're probably running 4 locations. You know what? I'll go ahead and do this. I don't think I'm being unfair when I say you're running 4 locations in some form of fashion, whether it's libraries, castles, 4 castles, 3 libraries and a castle, whatever it may be. This is sort of what I'm seeing. So with this being the setup, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So because I've chosen purple, half of my deck, 30, 28, 30, half of my deck is already decided before I had any flavor expression, any, oh, it's going to do something different. This is purple. So, if you want to get in, and the cards are cheap. Like, these are, I think, like $2. These are like 8 cents. I think the rabbits are like $2. The foxes are $2. Maybe a little more expensive. I don't know what the going rate on these 2 cards is right now. If someone wants to pull it up in the chat and see. Friends are dirt cheap. Snakes are pretty dirt cheap. Crabs are dirt cheap. The castles, last I checked, were like $9.50. And the libraries are uncommons, not really that expensive. Maybe like $1. So we'll say $2.50, so $10. $10, that's $20. $28. $48. And then the rest of it probably combines for like $50. 3-ish on Fox, 2-ish on Rabbits. Yeah. So I think you can get this shell for, we'll say, less than 60. Less than 60, which is great, because if you like the shell and you want to play it, fire away. The goats, I don't know how much the goats end up being, because if we include the goats as a must, you're now at 32 or 34. So over half of your deck. Yeah, and the starter deck, really, that set 2 starter deck that includes pretty much this whole package minus these and these, fantastic. Yeah, goats are 25 cents. But it's now we're looking at 34 cards. Like I said, and I haven't even thought about what I want to pair it with. It's interesting. It's just interesting. It's I don't think it's bad. I think if that playstyle resonates with you, fire away, dude. Have a good time with it. And I know that in doing this, I will be the draw more than the bounce. Yeah. And you kind of have to bounce to draw, kind of a deal, right? Like, libraries help with the draw without having to bounce. These create natural draw. Cusco creates the draw. Yeah, that's Andrew and I were talking last night about, like, are there any characters that have draw more than, like, are there any non-purple characters that just have draw? And it's pretty tough when you get outside of this. But that's what purple is designed to do, is supposed to draw. I think I'm just, like I said, bad at the minigame. So, once again, doesn't make it a bad deck by any means. Bad pilot. I don't know if I've emphasized that enough. This is not like a soapbox. Bad pilot. Tough out here. So, that's going to wrap it up for today's stream. We hopefully will be back Friday afternoon and playing some other stuff. So, we will try to figure out how to get a poll together for what deck we want to play, what color combinations we want to try and play come the next week. So, not next week. I'm out of town next week, but the week after that when we get back. So, hope you guys have a good one, and I hope that you have better games than we did today. And if not, hey, queue up again. They're card games. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have great days. Hopefully the bad days are behind us this week because we've had quite a few of them. Here's to Friday. See you guys later. Bye.